Hi, it's Edward, back with another video. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your support. Today I read an interesting article on Reuters.com titled, U.S. Companies Announce Layoffs to Cut Costs. I'll include a link to the article below. I encourage you to check it out. According to this article, there are a number of companies that have announced either layoffs or job cuts. I'm going to share some of them with you. Starbucks, 2,000. Brown-Forman, 648. Kohl's, 9,600. Estee Lauder, 7,000. Amazon, 1,700 full-time. Walmart, 1,500. Procter & Gamble, 7,000. Southwest Airlines, 1,750. Blue Origin, 1,400. Chevron, 8,000. The list goes on and on. When I saw this article, I couldn't believe it. I've heard about a lot of layoffs in the news, but I haven't seen an article that organized all of the different companies along with a number of people that are losing their positions. This is truly tragic. So I have to wonder, how is this impacting everyday American people? Well, we're going to get into that because I watched several TikTok videos today. These are everyday American people who are struggling right now to find employment. Let's watch the first video together.
I can't find any job, it feels like, that wants to pay me enough to live. Okay, update. I'm still unemployed. Woo! I love that. I actually hate it. I've applied to over 50 jobs, which I'm not unique. I've seen so many videos recently of people in the exact same position as I am, and they've even applied to like a million more jobs than I have. So me having applied to 50 jobs and over 50 jobs and still not having a job, like, so not unique. But that's the situation. Still can't find a job, even though I'm applying out the wazoo. I'm using all my resources, like calling on previous employers, but whatever. I'm at a job fair today. I brought 3 copies of my resume. I'm not going to show you guys my resume or any of that, but resume and transcripts from both undergrad and grad school. So wish me luck.
This is horrible, my friends. This young woman has an undergraduate degree and a graduate degree, and she is struggling to find employment. And she's applied to over 50 jobs. Can you imagine how disheartening that would be? I really hate to hear about this. Gone are the days when you could drop out of high school and get a job at a local manufacturing plant that paid a livable wage, along with a lifetime pension, and in some cases, free health insurance, and wages that would allow you to support an entire family. How times have changed here in America. Let's watch the next video together.
So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago, and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like, you just like don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had like more experience than you. And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that. So I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before, how are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience? So younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough?
I'd like to focus on something that this young woman talked about in her video. She asked how young people are supposed to get a job if they don't have any experience. Sometimes you have to have some connections. When I graduated from high school, an individual that I knew was working at a local factory. He talked with the supervisor, told him all about me, and wouldn't you know, I got invited for an interview. And apparently, the interview went well because they offered me a job. A lot of people at the factory had to start with a temporary service, And after they proved themselves for a number of months, they might get hired on by the company. I was able to start with the company from day one because someone I knew was kind enough to speak with the supervisor about me. Sometimes it's who you know, not what you know. Let's watch the next video together.
I really feel like I'm never gonna get a job again. Like, I'm so scared because, like, I have been unemployed for 3 months. I'm not eligible for unemployment because I just moved here. I am so stressed out. Like, this has never happened to me before. Like, I've always had a job. Like, I was an honor student, like 3rd in my class, so successful in high school and college. And I have a bachelor's degree in poli-sci. I have 2 years of experience in mental health. I'm a great worker. I'm so organized, but nobody will even give me an interview. And I was crying on the phone with my mom because I was like, what if I literally can't find a job? Like, I've been applying for months. Like, I literally can't find anything. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I just gonna live with my parents for the rest of my life? Because, like, I'm not kidding you, I literally cannot get an interview anywhere. And I have applied to hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs in the past few months. I literally don't know what to do. Like, I'm genuinely so scared. Like, I really am terrified. Like, I don't know what is happening in the world right now, but, like, I am a good candidate. I don't know what's happening.
My friends, it is tragic that this is happening here in America. We are supposed to be an economic superpower, yet we have young people who have college degrees, who are ambitious, who want to work, and yet they cannot find gainful employment. This young woman is scared. She doesn't know what she's going to do. Fortunately, she has parents that she can live with. Not everyone is that fortunate. Imagine being in a situation where you don't have someone who can care for you, and you only have finite financial resources, and you have to scramble to find another job so you don't end up out on the street. That is the reality for some folks here in America.
Hi, my name is Noah Nelson. I live in Arizona, around Tolson area, Surprise area. I've lived here most of my life. For the past month, like about 2 months, I have been unemployed for reasons of I can't find a job. I have applied every single place. I just applied to Carvana and they just didn't accept me because I was too late for an interview because they weren't communicating to me at all. I have applied to multiple warehouses, Vanguard, Puma hired someone else without even telling me or communicating. So at this point, I don't know what to do. I am trying to get a job. I'm trying to work because I have bills to pay, and I am now just engaged with my fiance, but she is working her ass off and doing everything that she can. Well, I can't do anything. I don't know what to do at this point. And if anyone else feels my pain, please like this and share it, because I don't feel like anyone else is understanding us anymore. And it's really pissing me off.
You have to give these young people credit. This person is hitting the streets, applying for a lot of jobs, yet he has not had any success yet. And I stress yet. Let's hope he is able to find a great job in the near future. If I were in his situation, I wouldn't just apply for jobs that are posted online. I would go out into different local businesses, talk with them about what they do, and see if they expect to have any job openings in the future. Sometimes, if you ask questions and show initiative, they might actually create a job for you if there is a need. Now, some people might end up wasting their gas doing that, but you never know. It could actually work. I'm curious what you folks think about all this. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.